Jake Ferguson Show, brought to you by Miller Lite, the official beer of your Dallas Cowboys. And a good afternoon, sir. How the heck are you?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
Doing amazing, man. We're in Arlington. We're excited about that win. We were actually just talking boxing and the Canelo Crawford thing. Did you watch that last weekend?
I did. I caught a little bit of it. I didn't stay up though till the end, but I was watching the first little bit.
How much of a boxing MMA guy are you?
You know, I'm not huge. I've gone to one MMA fight. I really like that over boxing, but at the same time, I think I'm still a fan of boxing. I'm not sure yet. I got to go to a couple more.
I mean, you did get put to sleep by that one. I kind of feel you. You know, I think the MMA has more unpredictability and more like almost guaranteed violence. You know, when I'm tuning in for a fight,
exactly.
More chaos. So how are things going for you guys? You appreciate that light practice from Shotty yesterday?
Yeah, that was huge. You know, just time to get our bodies back, but at the same time, you know, we switched our schedule, so now Fridays we're actually running and doing more of a real practice, and then Saturdays more of just a light walkthrough. So it's good. So you're still getting your work, but at the same time, you know, we played 93 offensive snaps, 92, whatever it was. So just a way to get our bodies back.
Yeah, and you were putting in a lot of work. I saw you're leading all NFL tight ends with 14 catches through 2 games, so congrats on that. How you feeling out there?
I had no idea, but that's awesome. I feel great. You know, I feel like I'm honestly in some of the best shape I've been in my life. Like we said last week, cutting out the Oreos, but I feel great.
Yeah, I was going to say the no Oreos are paying off already, man. Is it worth it?
Indeed. It doesn't mean I'm not thinking about them, though.
I believe it, man. Hey, I wanted to ask you about, and we know Dak loves that scene, but it was working for you guys on Sunday, and Dak had that thing ripping before you were even turning. Boom, you turn around, ball's right there. What makes that so effective between you two?
Yeah, so I think with that, you know, it's just trust and it's reps, but at the same time, like, he's kind of got me cued, and we talk a lot about that play, and we talk a lot about the seam ball. But funny thing is, we kind of knew that Aubrey just needed us to get past the 50.
Yeah.
So he had mentioned something in the huddle, and I told him, I'll see you on the starter.
Jake Ferguson here on 105 through the Fan. Now, did you feel like that was a nail biter, like the streak was in danger, or do you have that level of confidence in your QB and your kicker?
Yeah, I mean, I've got all the confidence in the world in Dak. You know, just the man he is, the worker he is. You know, first one in, last one out. And then when it comes to Aubrey, you know, the dude's just slinging it, and I've seen him kick some crazy balls at practice. So yeah, I mean, the confidence is definitely there.
Hey, Jake, you mentioned that. Is that something that you guys, when you got the ball back with 25 seconds, was it something you guys talked about on the sidelines, or was Dak saying, okay, just kind of get me some stuff here? Was he visiting with you guys what you needed to do in the huddle, or was this coming off the sidelines?
Yeah, you know, he kind of paces back and forth before a drive, and he was saying, you know, we're built for this. And then at the same time, he's like, well, we're only down 3. That's too much time.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, there was not a single point in that game where I was like, oh, shoot, we might lose. So, you know, it was go time from the start.
How did that locker room celebration compare to others that I'm sure you guys have that you've got to experience in years past? But that seemed like a damn good time.
Yeah, that was a fun one. I mean, just the guys, and you know, that first win every season is always, you know, it's nice to get that thing out of the way. It's nice to get that thing going and get that win column rolling. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. How does Schottenheimer rank among coaches when it comes to like pregame speeches? Is he the guy that before you guys run out onto the field, or who is that guy?
Yeah, he's pretty hype. I got actually a funny story. He he might not like that I say this, but after our first preseason win, we came in and, you know, we always pray, And so he was like, I got the prayer this time. And he starts praying, and he's like, Lord, please help us in the red zone. And then he comes back. He comes back the next week. He's like, guys, I apologize. I was asking the Lord to be better in the red zone. And so we got that, and now we just got a normal prayer. But, yeah, I mean, he starts it off good, and then we always got one of the captains for that week, breaking us down. So it's always pretty high.
I mean, it kind of looks like God might have been listening that night, though. You guys got it going on the red zone.
I think he was in. Yeah, God knows our heart. That's for sure.
Hey, we were kicking this around earlier this week, but would you be down to be the quarterback in a tush push situation?
Man, I'm not a fan of the tush push. I'm more of a fullback dive, get in 22 personnel, 23 personnel, earn it the hard way, old school. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about tush pushing.
So you would have voted this tush push out of the game?
No, I wouldn't have voted it out of the game. I don't know. It's just, to me, it's a little soft in my opinion. Because I don't know.
I'm with you.
I'd rather just go earn it.
Yeah.
Formation, run it.
Amen. Like Brandon Marshall once told me, do it the right way.
Do it the right way.
Damn it, do it the right way.
We don't need these gimmicks.
That's right.
Jake,
I don't need any flashy rock.
Dak gets a lot of credit for the way he works his cadence and different things like that at the line of scrimmage. How much easier is that to execute for a home game as opposed to a raucous road environment?
Yeah, home games are awesome. You can hear everything at the line. I can hear what he's saying. I can hear what other guys are saying. And sometimes away games aren't as loud as you may think. But, no, when you're in a hostile environment, it's definitely a little bit less dialed in on the cadence.
Is it harder to do all the different pre-snap motions and things like that, moving guys around if it's super loud in a road environment, or is that maybe overstated?
No, I wouldn't say that because they're already built in. They're built into the play call and stuff like that. But it's harder to draw them off sides or get them on their heels, sort of thing, with your cadence. You know what I mean? Use that cadence to your advantage.
Jake Ferguson here with you on the Fan. Now, did you grow up with feelings one way or another on the Bears?
Nah, man, I hated the Packers and I hated the Bears. I didn't like either of them. I was a Raiders fan for some reason.
Jake Ferguson.
I couldn't even tell you why.
Jake Ferguson here with you on the Fan. Now, rank the reasons that you're getting so many catches. My 4 suggestions: the awesome wide receivers, healthy Dak, new offense, you being healthy, or other. What's the most important factors here for you?
Yeah, I think that you hit him right on the head. Having CD, having GP out there, it takes a lot off of me, and that's awesome. But then also just the off season. This off season, I attribute a lot to just on and off the field with Dak, on and off the field with our receiving core, getting to know those guys and just making sure we're comfortable in our offense. And then just once it comes game time, just let loose.
I wanted to give you a scouting report since I know you're eating clean and you might have seen them on TV. The Reese's flavored Oreos, you're not missing anything on those. but the Oreo flavored Reese's are fire. You're going to want to check those out in the off season.
Wow. That's interesting. That's good intel.
Yeah, just thought I'd get your plans there for mid-February or so.
Jake, we're at Williams Chicken in Arlington right now. How do you power rank the chickens in terms of breast, thigh, leg, wing?
Believe it or not, I'm a thigh guy.
Yeah,
Respect.
There you go.
Yeah. The man that knows his chicken.
Yeah, I'm a thigh guy. Yeah, I don't mind the breast. I honestly don't discriminate on the body part, as long as it's a good chicken.
Damn right.
Now, final question for me. You mentioned the crazy kicks from Aubrey in practice. What are we talking about there?
Those soccer guys, they just sometimes it looks like they're kicking a can or something. You know what I mean? It looks like they're just tapping something, and then the ball's gone. Like, I don't know if you guys know, I'm the second string long snapper.
Yeah.
So I've been doing some field goal stuff, and I don't like being in front of him when he kicks it.
You think he's going to kick it right up in the rear?
Yeah. It bums over Baghdad. There's like whistling going over my head every time he kicks it.
Need hazard pay for that.
Oh, man. All right, Ferg, I got our fan question for you, and this is from Checker. He wants to know, what type of work do you do to improve on catching the football besides the jugs machine?
Oh, besides the jugs machine, I've got a like a pre-practice routine where I go out there and I go through tennis ball drills, tracking it with my eyes, and then I go to a football, and it goes to one-handed catches. It goes to what I call a slam catch, which is like going up and grabbing it, and then what I call a beeline catch, and that's like over-the-shoulder breadbasket style. And so I do that both sides, along with the tennis ball, and then I also have like 4 different strong hands drills where I just work on like catching with my fingertips and stuff like that.
You're the man, Jake. Thanks again. Cowboys, Bears, 325 on Sunday. Give them hell. We'll be pulling for you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you next week.